Today,
Tequila tasting
After
extreme.
this, you will go to swim, right?
Blanco.
Okay. There's one important reason why we give you the tequila before you go into the water. And the reason is really simple. The water in the cenote is cold, it's a little bit fresh. So you need the tequila to warm up the body and also makes you a better swimmer. You will be like Michael Phelps, I promise. You will do butterfly style, you will jump from the cliff, you will do all the styles possible. So chicos, welcome to your tequila tasting. My name is Luis and I will give you all the information about the tequila. Today you will learn three important things about it. The first one is the process. How's the tequila made up? The second one is the proper way to drink the tequila, that's our Mexican yoga class. And the third one, and the most important, how to recognize a good tequila from the bad tequilas and the fake tequilas. That's because, I don't know if you know, but almost 80% of the tequilas all over the world are fake. So probably the one you like or the one you know could be in that 80% item. But don't worry, after today, you'll learn how to recognize the good ones. Ahora chicos, three main characteristics of the tequila. The tequila come from México, correcto. Jalisco, muy bien. But to be exact, it's from Tequila, Jalisco. Tequila town is a real place near to Puerto Vallarta in the north area of the country in Mexico. A fun fact about tequila. They own the name or the word tequila, so no one else in the world can use the word tequila in a bottle if it's not made or produced in Tequila town. It's like champagne from Champagne in France, exactly the same. Tequila only from tequila. Ahora chicos, you know what's the main ingredient of the tequilas? Agave, correcto. Hey, no cheat. Yes, but to be exact, is the agave azul or blue agave, that little one over there. And that is because in Mexico we have more than 350 different types of agaves. But the only one we can use for the real tequila is the agave azul. Now chicos, that agave takes 7 years to grow. It's almost 2 meters, and after those years we just can get 3 bottles per plant. So it's a long wait and a long hard work to do. What I'm trying to say is we need a certain plant in a certain place in a certain time. So a good tequila is never cheaper. If you find a bottle less than $50, get away from that because it's not bueno. And even some expensive brands, it's not real tequila at all, so you need to be careful. Knowing this, let's continue with the process. Once the agave is ready, the jimador, the guy over there, he will cut the leaves off and take the center, that's called the pineapple or pin. Then he put it in that big oven to cook it for 2 days. And after that goes to the extraction process. In there, they will cut it and smash it to get all the juice. Once they get the juice, it will be fermented at least 4 days. And finally, we do the distillation process, and we do it twice. Because after the first one, it's like 90% of alcohol, it's not drinkable. Oh, well, you can drink it, but if you drink that amount of alcohol, you will be right away on the floor. After the second one goes to 40%. Good tequilas are always between 35 to 45% of alcohol. Ahora chicos, the first tequila we get after all the distillation process, it is the Tequila Blanco or silver tequila. So let me present you the Reserva Palacios. This is a Mexican exclusive brand of tequila artesanal, locally made in Tequila, Jalisco and handcrafted. Ahora chicos, how to recognize a good tequila from a bad tequila. Do you know Don Julio? Of course you do. Do you like Don Julio?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we don't judge here. Now chicos, all you need to see is the information in the label. As you can see, Don Julio mentioned with a tiny letter, 100% de agave. 100% de agave. But they don't mention if they use the agave azul or which agave they use. And remember, have to say 100% agave azul to know that it's a real tequila. Also the percentage of the alcohol. 40% is this one, Don Julio is 38, so it is between the good ones. Now, what happened with Don Julio? Don Julio used to be a really good tequila, but when they became famous, they cannot wait anymore 7 years to get 3 bottles if they sell millions every month. So what they do is use a little bit of the agave azul, mix it with other agaves, so in that way they can cover their production. So it's not a bad tequila at all, but it's not a real tequila anymore. Now let's try a real tequila. Just wait for me, don't drink it yet.
You're ready.
Chicos, wait for me, please don't drink it yet. Chicos, wait for me, please don't drink it yet.
Show the bottle, please. That level.
There's no chaser, sir.
With real tequila, no
Nice, cheers.
I got it hooked at the airport. I think they didn't have it there either. They had like
Torten.
Okay, chicos, it's time for the tequila yoga. How to drink it properly as a professional as Mexicans. First, we need to smell it. After you smell it, you drink it. Don't drink it. And after you drink it, you exhale. It's just like. So in that way, you exhale the alcohol and keep just the flavor of the agave. So remember, just smell it, drink it, and exhale. And if you do it the proper way, I promise, you will love it. And you will never again use salt or lemon because that's a myth. So chicos, if you're ready, you can say with me, salud. Salud. Remember, we smell. How's that? Smooth, right? Very different from other tequilas and other brands. Now, chicos, I mentioned the chasers because other brands ask you for chasers to cover the bad flavor because it tastes horrible and also burns horrible. But with the real tequilas, no need chasers because it's smoother, you just feel it. The warm is in here, but not in here. Ahora, chicos, the next one in the line is the Reposado tequila. And Reposado means rested. That is because rest 11 months in American oak barrels. So you take the tequila Blanco, put in the barrel for 11 months, and after that time you get the Reposado tequila. Now, how to recognize a good tequila from a fake tequila? Do you know the Jose Cuervo tequila? Yeah. Bad memory is coming back, right?
Yeah.
Now, chicos, what's the main difference between these two?
one's darker, one's lighter.
Correcto, the color. That is because the Jose Cuervo is supposed to be a reposado, but it's a fake one. And even they mention in the label, made with agave azul. But they don't mention how much percentage of the agave azul they use. So that guys mix sugar, edulcorants, and different chemicals. That's the main reason why if you drink the Jose Cuervo, what happened the next day? You got the headache, the stomach, the hangover. Basically, you want to die at the next day. So please, if by any mistake you get again the Jose Cuervo, give it to the people you don't love or your enemies. But for you, drink a real reposado. And as you can see, a real reposado is always sambar color. It's almost like wine, not golden color.
Sorry.
ಅದು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ದಿನ ಇಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ
Aged.
So, salud.
Salud.
How was that? More smooth, sweet, really good. Now, chicos, the next one in the line is supposed to be the Añejo tequila. Añejo means age. That is because age 3 to 5 years in a French oak barrel. But sorry, right now is not a good time for Reserva Palacios or Noble Corazon to have it because it's still in process, it's still resting. But I got something better for you. And that is the Extra Añejo tequila. This one spent 8 years in the barrel, plus the 7 years for the plant to grow. It's a 15-year tequila. This one is the XO, the top in the line. We call it El Jefe, the boss, because it's the best. It is really smooth, sweet, and a bit of a spiciness at the end. This type of tequila you will only find it in special editions, like the one coming from Clase Azul. Do you know Clase Azul? Yeah. The white bottle with the bell on the top? Okay. They have a black bottle with the golden bell. That bottle is more than $2,000, and it's an Extra Añejo tequila edition. Because it's a small production of a 15-year tequila, and also the handcrafted bottle with the bell. So chicos, for this one we'll do a special toast, so please wait for me. Okay, chicos, for this one we'll do a special toast, so you have tequila in your blood so you can speak Spanish. So please, I need you to repeat with me. Arriba, abajo, al centro, adentro. Salud. How's that? More smooth, sweet, and the spices at the end. It's the best. Now, chicos, this is the strong side of Reserva Palacios or Noble Corazon. It is 40% of alcohol each one. But they know that not everybody is a good drinker, so they also have a sweet line. The next ones coming are 18 and 14%. So chicos, let me present you the Mexican Baileys. This one is walnuts, caramel, and tequila blanco, but this one is just 18%, so it's more light. This one is more like a dessert. And I just need to know, any allergies to walnuts?
No.
You have allergies? Okay, you skip this one. Okay, chicos, for this one you don't need the technique because it's a candy. So, salud. Salud. How's that? Delicious, right? Now, imagine do a tiramisu cake or a tres leches cake with this. It will be delicious.
Can we have more?
Oh, there's more. Now, chicos, the next one in the line is the Mexican breakfast. This one is the coffee tequila. This one is coffee from Chiapas, one of the best coffees in the world, combined with the Colombian coffee and tequila blanco. But this one is just 14% of alcohol. This is the lightest one. This one is perfect to take it to work, pour in your cup, and nobody knows that you are drinking. And I ask you to please smell it, so in that way you will feel the blend of the coffee. It's delicious. Bueno, okay, chicos, enjoy your coffee. Salud. Salud. Delicious. It's delicious, right? Now, if you mix these two and blend it with ice, you get the perfect frappuccino. Now, chicos, the last one. The last one is more like infusion or a sweet tea. It is made with a flower. This one is made with the Damiana flower. The Damiana flower is a flower like this one. It's a yellow color that grows in the jungle in here in La Riviera Maya. The Mayan ancestors used this flower for healing purposes, like headache, stomach, improve the digestion, obviously for relax. But after they drink too much of this tea or this flower, they find another use. They feel different, like more funnier, more happier, more lovelier, more sexier. And that is because the Damiana flower is a powerful aphrodisiac. So this is a dangerous tequila.
Is it 6?
Así es.
Ándale, ok. ¿No se está ninguno? Ah, porque ya terminamos.
Okay, chicos, is the last one, so please, you can say again with me. Arriba,
Arriba.
abajo, al centro, adentro. Salud. What's that one? It's like a nice tea. That one is honey to make it sweet, Damiana flower, and the tequila blanco. And it's just 18%, so it's also light. Now, chicos, the last information. But first, how was the tequila tasting? You like it? Yes. It is a pleasure. Now, as I mentioned before, Reserva Palacios or Noble Corazon is a Mexican exclusive brand, so you won't find it online. There's no Amazon, no liquor store, no duty free, no Walmart, no shipping to other countries. It's just a small company in Tequila, Jalisco. So there's just two ways that you can get any of these ones. One is really simple. You just need to fly to Tequila, Jalisco, play the tequila tour, drink the 150 tequilas that they will give you, and after that, maybe you can get one of these ones. But also, they send us a restock in here, obviously for the tasting, but also for selling. So I'll go ahead and give you the payment methods and the prices. Now, chicos, payment methods. We take cash, Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, Google Pay, iPhone 16, any Nikes, Jordans, all what you want to give us. And the prices. Tequila Blanco is $79. The Reposado Tequila is 89. The Extra Añejo Tequila, the 1501, because you're in Mexico, is local price, is 119. And for any of the sweet ones, it is $69 each. Now, chicos, if you want any of these bottles, I will pass through, write down your name, and at the end of the tour, you will pay on the restaurant. When you get the bottle, come new and totally sealed with the government mark, so you can put it on your check bag and you won't have problems to take it to your country. You just have to be sealed. So chicos, for me it was a pleasure to give you this information. I will pass through in a minute. So thank you so much.